Alright, so if you recall that when we do the square root of 27, the square root of 27, we break that down. We have 9 and 3, and 9 is 3 times 3, so we have the square root of 3 times 3 times 3. With the square root, we were taking one pair, one comes out, one goes away, so that would equal 3 times the square root of 3. Now that was if we did the square root of 27. Now we're going to be looking at cube roots. If we look at cube roots, instead of looking in groups of 2, we're going to look in groups of 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. So, when we look at the cube root of 16, and we break this down into, let's say, 4 and 4, now again, we want groups of 3, so we have to go all the way down to 2, 2, 2, and 2. So you have the cube root of 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Again, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, we look for a group of 3 where 1 comes out and now 2 go away. So we have 2 times the cube root of 2. And we identified that it's the cube root by tucking that little tiny 3 inside the radical. That little 3 inside the radical. Now, so when we have the cube root of 27, and we take that that's 9 times 3, and 9 is 3 times 3, and we have the cube root of 3 times 3 times 3, we have 3 3's, 1 comes out, 2 goes away, leaving us with a total of 3. So the cube root of 27 is 3. Now we're able to treat variables the exact same way. So the cube root of 500 x to the 6th y to the 4th. Well, let's see. 500 we can say is 50 times 10. 10 is 5 and 2. 50 is 5 and 10. And 10 is 5 and 2. So we have the cube root of, let's see, 2 2's, 5 5's. We have 6 x's, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4 y's, 2, 3, 4. So we look for groups of 3 now that we're doing the cube root. So we have a group of 3 5's. We have 2 groups of 3 x's and a group of 3 y's. So we're going to say that we have 2 x's, x squared y, times the cube root of what's left, so 2 times 2 times 4, or times y, the cube root of 4y. 5x squared y times the cube root of 4y. Now, if we have 2160, a to the 5th b squared, let's take 260 and say that that's 10 times 216, so 10 is 5 and 2. 216, let's say that that's 2 and 108. 108 is 2 and 54. 54 is 9 times 6. 9 is 3 times 3. 6 is 3 times 2. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 2's. 1, 2, 3, 4 2's. We have 1, 2, 3 3's. We have a 5, 5 A's, and 2 B's. Again, cube root, we're looking for groups of 3, pair of 2's, pair of 3's, sorry, group of 2's, group of 3's, and a group of A's. So we'll have 2 times 3 times A times the cube root of what's left, 2 times 5 times 2a, so a squared b squared. So 6a times the cube root of 10 a squared b squared. And there we have simplifying cube roots. Now, on our cube roots practice again a worksheet found on the website. With the cube root of 128. So let's see, 128 we can say is 4 and 32. 4 is 2 and 2. 32 we can say is 4 and 8. 4, that's another 2 and 2. 8, that's a 2 and 4 with another 2 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 twos. 3 cube root. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 twos. 7 twos. We look for groups of 3. There's a group of 3. There's a group of 3. So 1 comes out to go away. 1 comes out to goes away. 2 times 2 times the cube root of what's left 2, leaving us with 4 times the cube root of 2. Have fun. Remember, we're in groups of 3 now that it's the cube root.